It is Friday, and that means it's time for Friday Follies. And for that, we turn to Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo. All right, Raymond, there have been a series of underreported bombs this week.
Yeah, Laura, starting with a pretty high-profile one. Michelle Obama's group, When We All Vote, held their big Culture of Democracy summit. It was sort of a star-studded get-out-the-vote effort before the midterms. It featured Nicole Hannah-Jones, the creator of the 1619 Project, comedians and actors. Now, they claim it was a nonpartisan event. I'll let you draw your own Ingram conclusions.
This is not me saying this. This is scholars of democracy have been harmed. We've seen letters published with more than 100 scholars of democracy that say that our democracy is in peril. Last year, for the first time, we were listed as a democracy in decline.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. We wanted to see those condoms.
I have friends who they never really thought about politics, or I was shocked that they weren't even registered. And then I was like, okay, I get it. You're a straight white guy.
That's all an election is. I'm not giving you my power. I'm lending you my power for the period of time you're in office to do my bidding.
Laura, it was a totally nonpartisan event, really.
First of all, it's aggressively boring, okay? It seems like it's like an old throwback to 2012 or something. It doesn't exactly speak to the issues of the day in any manner, shape, or form.
And then the nonpartisanship continued with the hostess and foundress, Michelle Obama.
If you don't vote, other people will. In this country, we tell ourselves that every vote counts, that every voice matters. Then we hear about harsh new voting restrictions getting passed in Georgia. And we hear about another law in Texas. We tell ourselves that our grocery stores won't get shot up by a white supremacist, and that my kids will be able to read Toni Morrison in English class. I don't know about you, but I am tired. We've got to take a long, hard look at how we can make Congress itself better. That means changing the filibuster if that's what it takes to save our democracy.
Totally nonpartisan, Laura. Even Selena Gomez, who introduced Michelle Obama, couldn't scare up a crowd. The turnout was underwhelming. When Michelle and a lineup of celebrities can't turn Democrats out in L.A., the midterms are going to be rocky. This is the canary in the coal mine for them.
I know, this is really kind of a follow-on from the angle, Raymond. Like, when they're losing, they say democracy's in peril. Right? So they're going to lose, and so when they lose, you're going to say, oh, see, democracy doesn't work. What? Well, it's such a ridiculous argument.
You also can't get Americans to focus on the things you're interested in, abortion rights and January 6th, when they're suffering from the things they're interested in and you're offering no solutions.
Well, let me take it a step further. You can't really get Americans to empathize with your message about how angry you are when you're doing it from Maui, from Martha's Vineyard, and from, L.A.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, Beverly Hills. Okay, so that if you're angry in those places, and okay.
Laura, speaking of bombs, Ripley's Believe It or Not unveiled their Joe Biden and Kamala Harris wax figures at one of their parks in Tennessee
How can you tell
months
the
ago.
with Joe?
Well, but the internet just discovered these figures. I'll let you take a look. Believe it or not, that's Joe and Kamala. First of all, Joe Biden looks like Matthew Modine in Stranger Things.
He does!
And Kamala Harris is unrecognizable. Good Lord. Looks like one of the Damon Brothers movies. I mean, who are they trying to capture there? This thing's as far off as that Lucy statue that showed up a few years ago. It looks nothing like Kamala Harris. I hope she didn't see this wax figure. That's all I can say.
How dare they? How dare they?
Wow. Yeah, let's hope she doesn't take a look at that wax
Raymond,
figure.
first of all,
a bad visage.
I rudely interrupted you because I knew I was like, I'm going to forget what I was going to say. It looks like Biden in real life because Biden looks like a wax figure. He's had so much filler and Botox or whatever the heck that is in his face that it doesn't even move with emotion.
Is he running? Is he running to the next election? Where's he going with that posture?
He has to remember. He has to do that little spring in his step to look like he's really vital, right? He has to do that thing.
Laura, finally, 2 Canadian students have created something that I think it's a bomb. You may not. This is for people who want to share the bed with their dogs.
I love this.
The dog won't sleep on your bed. You'll sleep in his. It's a new human-sized dog bed. It's called Pluffle. which got me thinking, who would ever use this
My
thing?
kids. Nico would use it. Nico.
No, take a look.
Okay.
I think I found the ultimate birthday present for you. Now, I think it's a bad idea. I don't even want the dog or its allergens in my bed, so I'm certainly not crawling into theirs. But I can see you in that.
Well, I have been known to fall asleep in the dog bed, but my kids a couple times. I like those PJs, by the way. And Nico,
Freedom
my son,
Matters
always
PJs.
does that. Yeah, we got to get the Freedom Matters the PJs going, Raymond. I know you like it when Maddie, your little rat terrier, comes up to sleep on the bed. I know you love that.
She's now so old she can't leap up, so we just leave her on the floor. Now, unless your dog happens to be Clifford, no one needs this bed, Laura. I'm sorry.
All right, Raymond. Well,
I'm not buying
now
it.
I have an idea for every holiday gift-giving option.
Happy birthday, by the way, to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Raymond.
We won't say which one.
I'll see you soon. Thank you.